easy. And this racetrack, I think, is one of the harder racetracks, although you love the history and the heritage of this racetrack. And I think Jeff Gordon, from this area, spent a lot of time in this area. It means even more to him. But this is a difficult transition. When you're out of the car, you retired for a reason. You know what I mean? So now you've got to make sure that you're mentally involved, that you're ready to go. But he's done that. Everything that I've heard him say and read that he said, he's worked hard in the last several days, been in the Chevrolet simulator. He's looked at track data from his teammates. He has put a lot of effort into being the Jeff Gordon that we know he is, the race car driver he is. But once he gets in that race car, and goes down that back straightaway for the first time, I think that's when it all clicks in. Because now it's not, hey, are we going to do this? Right. You're doing it. Right. You're doing it. And and now you're racing the clock. And so now he knows what his objective is. And I think being in that race car, it'll immediately click for him.
Well, it is a very difficult racetrack, as Jeff mentioned, but it's a difficult racetrack for the entire field. So I actually think that's an advantage for Jeff Gordon. You look at his success here with 5 wins. And I've been fortunate enough to come here multiple times with Jeff Gordon as my driver, driving the cars that I've set up. We've been lucky enough to get some top 5s, but the feedback he's given me over the years, he talks about this track very unique, talks about how different all 4 corners are, and I think that gives Jeff an advantage. This isn't a place that the competitors raced in the spring. No one else has been back to Indy since Jeff was here last year, so while Jeff hasn't been in this rules package, no one has been in this rules package at this racetrack, and I think that is maybe a check in the pro corner, or the pro side of the pros and cons for Jeff Gordon this weekend.
Before Jeff Gordon strapped into the car, our own Mike Massar was down there to chat with him.
Guys, I had the opportunity to speak with Jeff Gordon this morning for a good 10-15 minutes to kind of get an idea where his head was. Talked about many different things, one of which was if he was ready physically to get back in the race car. Remember, he hasn't been in a car since Homestead, November of last year. He said, well, he's not the typical type of driver to work out a lot to get in condition. He uses the race car to get in shape, so he feels like that might be a little bit of a concern. But his biggest concern is the mental aspect of the game. And because of that, Jeff, you alluded to this, he spent a lot of time in the simulator this week trying to get acclimated to the race car. I kind of joked too. He said, look, I did pretty well, but it was not like having breath in the simulator. The one thing he's most concerned about, though, is how that translates to the information he gathered in that simulator to what is actually the reality on the race car.
Yeah, that's difficult for everyone. And I think the older you are, as an older driver, you're accustomed to feeling the car, seeing things. You get in the simulator, I think it takes you a little bit longer to adjust than the younger drivers. They seem to adjust a little bit quicker. But we can see already Jeff Gordon is in the gas, running hard down the front straightaway. And that's what I'm saying. I think now to him, okay, now this is what we're doing. We're not talking about it anymore. Now it's just about making lap time and getting as good as you can, as early as you can. You see he's pushing the car in to get out of the throttle there to keep him hitting the wall. But that's what you want to see. You want to see him attacking right off the bat, and that's what he's doing.
And this has got to be a little bit of an adrenaline rush, even for a 4-time champion, a 5-time Brickyard 400 winner. This is his office. I'm sure, I know, Jeff, you know, both recently, you removed from the seat, me removed from the pit box, how there were those days, those moments where you missed certain parts of it. And I love covering the races. Jeff Gordon covered the races for the first half of the year, but he's got to feel great to be back behind the wheel.
There are certain racetracks, too, that I'm guessing that Jeff would have said, you know what, he announced his retirement over a year ago. When he did retire, he did say, I'm done racing full-time. Well, this is a one-off, potentially a two-off if he ends up in Pocono next week and Dale Jr. isn't back yet.
Well, it's pretty good. And he made it clear that he wanted to shut the door and driving again. And by the way, his first lap was 4th fastest. And, he was ahead of Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Casey Kane, Tony Stewart, so, pretty quickly right back in the swing of things.
You don't forget how to drive a race car, do you, Jeff?
No, I don't think you forget how to drive a race car, but I think the intensity that it takes to drive a race car is what's got to come back. When you've been out of the race car, and he was on vacation in France. All the other competitors, they were fighting for position last week in New Hampshire. So the thing that it takes a while to come back is that killer spirit, that competition, that, if I don't give 100%, somebody else is, and they will wear me out. That is what takes a little while to come back, that fighting intensity. Again, right off the bat, he's 4th fastest, and we've had 23 cars go, so that's pretty impressive.
Well, he's faster than cars that were here testing less than 2 weeks ago.
Didn't
take long.
Drive in the back, the way it turns. It's got a lot of grip there early. You put the track bar down, it's got a little bit too tight off the 1 and 2, and to get that back up.
And that's what we saw. We saw him have to get out of the throttle, off of 1. Turn 1 is a low grip corner and compared to turn 3. And in turn 1, you tend to have less grip. You're either looser or you're tighter. He adjustment on the track bar and actually got it too tight. But, you know, to me, that's what I'm talking about. Now that he's in the race car, the juices are flowing, the competitive juices are flowing, he's off going, he's making adjustments to the car.
Yep.
Like, he wasn't thinking about, like, what do I do? You know, he just did it. Instinct kicks in.
And when he says that and when he gives that feedback back